It's the Date Master, and yes, we're back. Yes, we're back. I got a different video I'm gonna do today. Get into my humorous side. I'm very serious on my channel, but I try to give you guys a few laughs, But don't get it twisted. This is not a joking matter. Again, I scour the internet in between my jobs, if you will. And the things that I come across, from the violence to the foolish behavior. And again, this is my small amount of time that I spend seeing this. So I know it's things that I come across that I just don't even click. You have platforms that have been engineered and designed to show black buffoonery. You got your World Star Hip Hops. They show everything. They're global, but when you look at it, who do you see majority on this platform? Shade Room. You got all type of platforms that continuously show how ignorant and foolish we can be. The thinking, the practices, the outlandish expectations. It's almost like we're a joke. You notice that we're the laughing stock of society, but we don't believe this. We want to go on vacation. We're gonna go on vacation. We're gonna get the designer, and this does not disturb or cause any urgency on a mass level. Kids are not registered for school, sitting in gymnasiums. Again, the public education system is nothing more than a conditioning program for the penitentiary. Why do you think black single mothers are incentivized and given all of the resources necessary? They're not giving the vital nutrients, but they're giving, the food stamps. And you notice on some of the food stamps, and correct me if I'm wrong, certain foods are not eligible. When you get WIC, et cetera, certain foods are not eligible on food stamps. You got to ask yourself, why is this? Because the government and white supremacy knows that we need black women to continue to make black bastards, because we have a $1 billion penal system that we get free labor out of these guys. We need if we have empty prisons, our economy will fall, because that is a major component. This is why you have the roadblocks set up in the disenfranchised neighborhoods. They don't go to the affluent areas to make sure they have insurance, when in reality they got rich in a lot of cases by cutting the corners and doing the under the table work. I was watching a few interviews on Soft White Underbelly, and I love watching these interviews. And they were interviewing war veterans, and these war veterans, they have these brave stories, very respectable. Some of them have been impacted for life by the things that they've done and seen. But if you pay attention, these, veterans, they give unapologetic, honest stories and recollections of what they've seen. And a lot of that is not, it doesn't get emphasis. One guy in particular, and actually two guys, stated they walked in on people in their military, and I don't want to use this word, sexually assaulting little girls and little boys. The people that we fund via our tax go over here, kill a bunch of people they never seen, kill people that don't speak the same language due to orders, but they take advantage of the power to get their rocks off. And those stories are not highlighted. Yeah, I told you, we taking the vanilla out. We're going to talk today. On this channel, we talk real. These guys, and I know they're not lying. They're telling they had to assault their own officers for breaking the rules. You hear this story all the time. And you wonder why these children would walk up to a infantry or whoever with a bomb strapped to their chest, because this has been going on for quite some time. Think about the mental state and the desperation that a people would be in to where they would send their 6, 7, 8, 9-year-old children to send a message that I'm not going to lay down. So let's bring it back for the black community. You see this thumbnail? We need the Power Rangers at this point to save us, because your Jesus has not showed his face yet. I mean, he did sit through 400 years of chattel slavery. Well, I'm sorry, 700 years of chattel slavery. Chopping off feet, hangings, buck breaking, anything you can name has been done to the black male in this land. Yet you see the white supremacy continuously thrive. You see the black community have all of the aggression toward one another. Let's use Charleston White, where these fake internet gangsters get on the internet talking about you can't come to Atlanta, you can't come here, but George Zimmerman will walk right past them and they won't bat an eye. The police officer that killed Tamir Rice will walk right past him and they'll stand straight. Yes, sir, officer, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, no, sir. You would think this was their first day in boot camp. How many times they say yes, sir, to these white police officers that pulled them over or approached them? Oh, yes, sir. No, sir. We're just chilling, sir. Bitch ass. You thinking you on it? You got a phone up to your face, making idle threats to a person that you don't even know, and that person happens to look like you. Yet George Zimmerman can walk around freely selling teas and signing autographs on Skittles after killing a innocent black boy. So I stand behind Charleston White 110%. Lock you bitch ass up. Lock their ass up. And don't lock them up for the threats. Lock them up for being fake gangsters. Because who puts a phone to their face and record what they're going to do to a person? That's why we're the laughing stock of the world in a lot of cases. Not just society, but the world. Get on the internet, record yourself smoking weed, dope, guns, counting money like you're top shit. But when them white boys kick that door in your ass, lay down like a baby at a daycare ready to take their first nap of the day. You ain't no fucking gangsters. You're not gangster. You're just playing gangster because you've been listening to NBA YoungBoy and all of this type of shit. You've been listening to Gucci Mane, so and vicariously you think you're Gucci Mane. You think you can live through him. Or you try to embody what he is and what he's done. You think that's you. Fake gangsters. This is what the black community has been reduced to. The dead homies, and again, Charleston White pointed this out. How are the mothers doing? The mothers and grandmothers and sisters. Are you going to check on them and, make sure they have food, place to stay, the car's running straight? Or are you just saying, free my dog and rest up my dog and all this shit on your Instagram and Facebook stories? Fake gangster. That's why I just stay out the way. Because why would I crash out for a fake internet gangster to try to check you? Again, Charleston White is doing a great job, and others alike. But at this point, you cannot talk the black community back into anything close to what we used to be when it comes to family, when it comes to, unity. We're so far gone, and we have invested in our own destruction via the rap music, via the movie industry, the entertainment that we consume. We've invested and got and made. Some of us have profited hundreds of millions of dollars off black genocide. So we'll come out with some programs and we'll do some giveaways and do this type of shit to kind of offset the destruction that we've caused. And that's kind of like paying $1 on $1 million debt. You're paying 50 cents on $1 million debt. It doesn't even put a dent in it. And when people ask, why do you focus so much on the black community? Because I'm from the black community. Let me guess, I need to talk about Asian politics, right? I need to talk about Asian politics. I need to talk about the LGBTQ. That's where my focus needs to be. Or should it be on the black babies getting shot by stray bullets because the fake gangsters shoot with their eyes closed from 40 yards away, talking about they sliding and all this type of shit? That's what I need to do, right? Yeah, we're going to talk real. Or maybe I'm just the only one that gives a fuck. Your black children are being left for dead. And if they don't die, they'll just be fed to the prison system to work as a slave and be treated like a bitch by the COs and the other inmates. And you'll go on with your life. Yeah, he in, we sent him some on his green dot and we put some money on his book, so he should be straight. You hear mothers talking about they lost all 3 of their sons because she wanted to continuously make bastards. We don't make bastards over here, and we do not condone it. We don't support it, and we do not turn a blind eye to it. And I'm the one that is going to say it. It starts and it ends with the man, because by the Most High, or he ordained this, that you are the head and you are the leader and you should be providing over the women. So if the woman is out of pocket, it's because you're out of pocket. If the woman is out of pocket, it's because you're out of pocket. If she doesn't want to listen, that is nothing you can do with her or for her. You get away from her. You do not continuously put up with a degenerate, rebellious woman. You send her back to the streets and let her figure it out. Or let the next man come and try to break her and fail. Because a woman gets broken in the home first before she touched the pavement. And that's by her toxic mother or her absent father or weak beta father that tells her everything. She's the prize, she's the queen, and tries to spoil her and poison her mind in what she should expect in the real world, instead of giving her the firm discipline and guidance and insight on how to navigate and not become a statistic, not become a single mother, do not end up as a domestic abuse victim, to where she can no longer relate to a man and she sabotage every relationship that she comes across or gets into. But that's my rant for today. You let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.